HTML. Okay, these things we have seen. And I was talking about header tag. Okay. So I was talking about header tag. Yes. So this is what we have seen in the last class. I said, what is the structure of HTML document or HTML page? I said HTML document or HTML page is divided into how many parts? 4 parts. One is document type, which is called as a comment here. Second one is HTML, and third one is header. Fourth one is what? Body. So document type, you are defining a document type by using doc type, but actually it is prefixed with exclamatory. This indicates it is a comment. So what is the default document type? HTML. Now this is to understand by the program, this is to understand by other developer what type of content it is. Okay. Then after that immediately you are writing another tag. What is that HTML tag? I said HTML is a root tag of HTML document or web page. So HTML is having beginning and ending. HTML is having beginning and ending, right? So there is a, yes, is a root tag, and every tag is having properties or what? Attributes. So this attributes defines the state or behavior of which one? Tag. So after that I said, immediately after HTML tag, the next tag what you have is edit tag. And this tag is used to define header part of the web page. So what edit tag contains so many things. There are so many, head is having so many attributes. Head is having so many attributes. Like I said, there is a title, link, meta, script, like this. There are so many attributes of which one? Header tag. So let us see in detail on this. What is a header tag and what are the properties of header tag? This is about header tag. I'll try to upload this. Now this is a header tag. In a HTML file, the HTML head is the first section in the code containing information about web page, properties and links to external related files. For example, the HTML header, you can have the title of the page and meta tags, CSS code, open graph tags and JavaScript code. What you can write in the header tag, you can write in the header what you can write title of the page, and you can also define which one meta tag, and you can also define which one CSS code. You can also define which one open graph tags, and you can also define which one JavaScript code. So title, how can you define the title? By using title. So that is what we have seen in the last class. Okay, how you define the title? By using a title. So title of the web page, and this shows on the what do you call it as title bar. This shows on the title bar of the web page, right? So what is a title? Apart from the title, you can also have which one? Meta tag. So we have written one sample web page. This is the first web page. When I open this, now you can see this is my first page. So this is called as which one? Title. It is called as which one? Title. You can see this is first page. This is the first page. And I'm saying, okay, this is the first page. Can I modify this? You can open in the notepad and you can change the title. Okay. Yeah, you can see. So this is, I'm saying this is what here? Title. This is a title. Now I'm trying to refresh this. You can see this is a title. So how can you define the title of the page by using? How can you define the title of the page by using title? There is a tag called which one? Title tag. But where you are writing this title tag? Within the header part. Okay, like header. Okay, header part. Apart from this, you also define certain things. What are the other things you define is meta tags. So generally, what do you mean by meta? Meta means you are trying to, generally you'll say data, metadata. You'll say data. One is a data and one more is what? Metadata. So data means what? Information. Metadata means what? Which describes about that data. It means meta tags are used to describe. Meta tags are used to describe what your HTML document. Example is like, for example, who is developing HTML page? Who is developing HTML page? So that I can define as what? Meta tag. For example, any language, not only this HTML, any language, you provide some documentation, right? For example, if you are writing a program, what I meant to tell you is meta means information about it. For example, if you are writing a program in okay either C or C++, okay, if you are writing a program in C, C++ or any language like Java or Python, any language, you provide the documentation, right? How you provide the document? See, I'm just telling you, you provide the documentation by using some comments. So comments are ignored or not? Yes. But don't think that meta means document. Meta means comments. No, meta is not comments. Okay. But what you write here, this is the header section, right? Before writing a program, you provide some information about your program. What information you provide? You try to provide title. This program is for adding. This program to add two numbers. Program to add two numbers. Add two numbers. Now this is called as which one? Title. Then after that you'll say author. Who's developing this program? Okay, who's developing this program? You try to define the author. Who's the author of this particular program? Getting on that. It means you are trying to provide some information about your program. So this information generally you call it as what? Meta. Getting on it means how your program is recognized. Your program is recognized by you recognize what is your program is by saying this complete information or not. Yes. In the same way, when you are developing a web page, you provide some meta information. But how you provide the meta information by using which tags? Meta tags. In HTML, meta tags or meta elements are tags placed in what? Header section in your code. That helps define the content of a web page. For example, a description metadata is used by internet search engines to display a description of your web page in the search result. There is a meta tag called which one? Description. Meta description. See here, for example, a description meta tag is used by internet search engines. For example, whenever you search anything in Google search engine or MSN or any search engines, when you search it, how that search engine will search web pages by using some descriptions, by using some keywords, by using some descriptions and what? Keywords, right? But where you define these descriptions and keywords as a part of which one? Meta. As a part of which one? Meta tag. Now you want your web page to be recognized by what? Search engines. You want your web page to be recognized by whom? Search engine. Then you define that as a part of which tag? Meta tag. Okay. So meta tag, for example, a description meta tag. So how you are trying to define the meta tag? Each meta element must contain an opening and what? Closing meta tag. Now just to see here, the first one is content type meta tag. Content type. So there is a meta, and what is the name of the attribute? Content type. Content type. What do you mean by this content type? What type of content? What type of content? Content type also called as MIME type. Content type is also called as which one? MIME type. It is also called as MIME type. It means the parser always it will try to interpret and execute based on which type? Content type. It means you are developing a web page. See, content type is also called as MIME type. MIME type. So this type is used by the browser for parsing it. Okay, it is used by the browser for parsing it. You are trying to say content type is text or what is that? HTML. Content type is text or what is that? HTML. It means whatever content I am writing within the web page, that content type is text. That content type is what? Text and extension is what? HTML. That content type is a text and extension is what? HTML. You're saying it is a text and it is in what? HTML. Getting or not? So what do you mean by this content type? Also defined as MIME type. MIME. What do you mean by MIME in internet? In internet point of view, what is the meaning of MIME? MIME type. MIME type. MIME type. Okay, in internet, you'll try to use this MIME. MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extensions. MIME stands for what? Multi-purpose internet mail extensions are the same thing. You call it as what? MIME type. Indicates the nature and format of a document. Nature or format of which one? Document. MIME type. What is MIME type? MIME type is a label used to identify a type of data. It is used so software can know how to handle the data. Which one is a software here? Who is executing this web page? Who's executing this web page? Browser. Who's executing this web page? Browser. And browser can understand that this content is which type? Text and it is in which format? HTML format. Getting on? This type is which type? Text type and it is in which format? HTML format or extension is what? HTML. Now this is even used when you're generating content dynamically. Getting on? See, the page can be either static or the page can be what again? Dynamic. The page can be either static or the page can be what? Dynamic, right? So content type is required. But what is the default content type? The default content type is text and extension is what here? HTML. Because is it HTML content is in which type? Text type. And at the same time, it also defines the character set. Character set. Which type of character set you are using it for developing this web page? That is defined what? Character set. So here the content type also defined. Yes, content. Sorry. Content type. Content type is also defined. It's also defined which one? MIME type. It is also called. It is also called which type? MIME type. What is MIME stands for? What is MIME stands for? Multi-purpose internet mail extension. Multi-purpose internet. Multi-purpose internet mail extension. Multi-purpose internet mail extension. Multi-purpose internet mail extension, which is used to understand the type of content or what do you call it as document. To understand the type of content or what is a document. Is it any other mail extensions It is text is a type and HTML is what? Extension. Image is a type. It is like this. Image is a type and extension is what? JPG or JPEG. Image and the extension is what? GIF. Okay, you are telling that it is image and extension is what? WMF. Okay, it is image and extension is what? BMP. It is audio and extension is what? MP3. Extension is what? MP3. It can be video. It can be video and extension is what? AVI. Extension is what here? AVI. Now, it means how your browser is recognizing your document or it is trying to interpret and execute which type of content. It should execute in which type. For example, you can open one image in the browser. Can you open the image in the browser or not? Yes. Can you open audio file in the browser or not? Yes. Is it browser can open video file or not? Yes. But how browser recognize it is in which extension? Extension means it is in which format. So that you defined by using one tag. What is a tag? Meta tag. So where you are saying this content type is a text and extension is what? HTML. Execute as an HTML. This content type is image and extension is what? JPG. This content type is image and extension is what? GIF. The content type is image and extension is what? BMP. Content type is audio and extension is what? MP3. Now it will search for the suitable player or not? Yes. Okay. Yes. Meta content type identifies, not only that, it is also having a character. It is also having a character set. Character set. Which type of character set is used? Sometimes what will happen is when you open certain web pages in the browser, you may not get the complete content. Sometimes you get a message, this content cannot be displayed. Sometimes you get the message, this content cannot be displayed. Maybe the browser may not support that character set. Sometimes you get some junky characters. Now character set. What is a character set here? UTF-8. UTF stands for there are two types of character sets. One is ASCII character set and one more is what? Unicode character set. One is ASCII character set and one more is what? Unicode character set. But when it comes to the ASCII character set supports only the characters in what? English. ASCII character set supports only the characters in what? English. But Unicode character set supports the characters in what? All the languages. Now UTF-8 is nothing but 8-bit character set, which is nothing but it is equivalent to ASCII. It is equivalent to what? ASCII. Right? It means you are using UTF-8 characters means you are using the characters in what? English alphabets like A to Z, and you try to use some digits from 0 to 9, okay, and some special character. Right? So identifies the content type and character set of the web page as defines how to show the page. How to show the page, that is defined by which one? Content. So this is one meta type. Any website if you open it, but see, initially I may go slow, but later on we'll make it fast. Okay? Later on we'll make it fast, okay na?
I'm okay.
चाय लेंगे गरमा गरम बनवा के ले आया सर का अरे तानिया
Okay, now this week we'll try to complete HTML and CSS both. Okay, so that because our concentration more is on Django and REST API, but not HTML, HTML and CSS, right? But before moving to the Django and REST API, because you are developing a website and you must know what HTML, JavaScript, and everything. Okay, now, okay. You can see meta character set. Meta character set. What is this here? UTF-8. Okay, UTF-8, and you can see meta. See, there are so many things are there. See, meta name, description is there. Meta name, description, and content is Naresh IT is the best software training institute for Java. So, is it this description is used by search engine or not? Yes. In the same way, there are certain things. Not only that, there are certain things which are used. Description. There is a description which is used, and even there is a keywords also. I said no. There are some keywords. Even that is also used by the search engines for finding what your web page. Okay. Yes. Even I said this is OG colon local, OG colon type, OG colon what is that? Description, and OG colon which one? URL. OG means what here? OG means what here? OG means what? Open graph tags. OG is nothing but what here? Open graph tags, which is introduced in HTML5, which is similar to meta tags only, which are similar to what? Meta tags only, but you are trying to say meta property OG colon local, OG colon type. Instead of saying open graph colon type, open graph total title, OG colon title, you can directly use which one? Title. You can directly use which one? Title. Okay, you can directly use which one? Title. See, this site is optimized with the Yoast to SEE premium plugin. It means when certain search engines, that might be changes from one search engine toward another. That might be changes from one search engine toward another. Okay, there is some popular what do you call it as CSS. Okay, these are used here. See here, name equal to twitter.card, twitter.description, twitter.what title, twitter.what here site, twitter.title. Now you can use directly title, but this twitter.title, okay, og.description, og.title, these are used by what? Certain search engines for searching what? Your web page. So OG stands for here open graph tags. Okay, so content type meta tag. Okay, identifies the content type and character set of the web page as defines how to show the web page. Okay, the next one is no cache meta tag. There is a meta tag HTTP equivalent or equip. Okay, cache control mechanism. Caching is nothing but saving. Caching is nothing but what? Saving. Now this will reduce. Okay, this will reduce. This will reduce round trip between the client and what is that? Server. For example, when you load the web page from the server system to what? Browser, and I want my web page to be interpreted and saved in my browser only, in my system only, so that when I require the same page, I don't require to get it from where? Server. I want to get it from which one? Current browser or client machine. I want to get it from which machine? Client machine. For that, you have to use cache control. Content. Now, if you are saying no cache, it means no cache means what? Is it this web page is stored in the client browser or in the client system? No. It means if I want the same page again, it should download from where? Server. Caching mechanism is nothing but saving mechanism. Caching is nothing but what? Saving it. Okay. You don't want this. When you require the same page, you don't require to again load it from where? Server. You don't require to load it from where? Server. Now that you can control it by just giving content as what? Cache, or content as what? No cache. Now internet browser, no, it should not cache the page. Using this tag, using this tag ensures that the latest information is displayed to the visitor. It is only recommended that this tag is used on a page that is frequently updated, since it increases what? Loading time. So caching is nothing but what? Saving it, so that whenever whenever you require the same page, you don't require to download from where? Server. It should be stored in what? Client browser. Client browser or client system. For that, you'll try to use which mechanism? Cache mechanism. So saving can be, see, this can be controlled from server also. While generating output, you can control it. Now we'll see this. We'll see this when we are working with what? Django. Caching mechanism, we'll see it when we are working with the Django. Don't worry about that. But just try to understand caching. I think in Python also, when you compile Python program, what will happen? Python compiler generates which code? Bytecode. Is it bytecode will be stored in memory or not? Yes. After storing in memory, it will interpret and then immediately execute. It means whenever I want to run the Python program, it has to be compiled as well as what? Interpreted. Whenever I want to run the Python program, it has to be compiled as well as what? Interpreted. But I want to compile how many times? Only one time. Then what I'll do? I try to store that bytecode in one file. So will it create one folder or not? What is that folder? It will create PyCache. It will create one folder called which one? PyCache, where it will store which code? Compiled code. So that whenever I want to execute, I don't require to compile it. What I can do, I can just execute which code? Bytecode. Not only that, suppose in Python only, if you are importing any module, right? If you are importing one module number of times, what will happen? Will it compile and import every time? No, that has been compiled how many times? Only one time, and that will be cached. And then it is imported. That is how it increases what? Efficiency. So caching is nothing but saving it, so that you can use that how many times? So that you can use that how many times? More than one time. So you want your page should be cached, then you have to say what? Cache control content equal to what? Not, you should not say no cache, but rather than you have to say what? Cache. Okay. Yes. So internet browser known, it should be not cache the page. Using the tag ensures that the latest information is displayed to the visitor. Means every time whenever you, what will happen if I say cache? Will it display the old page or not? Yes. Rather than displaying every time new page from the server, already you saved in which one? Client system. Now it will display what? Old page. But you want, whenever you open the website, you want the new information to be displayed or update information to be what? Displayed. Because of that, you don't go for which one? You don't go for which mechanism? Caching mechanism. So what is the default content? No cache. Getting on or? So there is another tag called meta no cache, right? Is it there? You can just check here. If it is there, no problem. Otherwise, see, a lot of things are there. You learn all this. You learn all this. Don't worry about this. Okay. Yes. The next one is author meta tag. Author is there. Description of the author of the page. Description of author of the page, right? Who is the author of your page? You are saying name. What is the name? Name is what here? Author. And content is what? www.knowledge.com. So you can just give name. You are saying author, and content you can give nareshit.com. Or you can give name equal to some author name here. Name equal to some author name here, and content you can define what here? Page. Now this page is developed by this particular author. So description of the author of the page. Generally, all these meta tags will you define in every page of your website. All these meta tags will you define every page of your website, or only one page? Only one page, which is called as a home page. Okay, which is called as which one? Home page. Okay, you don't define all this all this information in every web page of your website. You define how many times? Only one time. Getting on. So if you want every page of your website to be visible in the search engine, then you define this for every page. But generally, it is defined for how many pages? Only one page. And that page you call it as what? Home page.
देखिए ये हॉल है, ये सोफा है, दूसरी
Okay,
पार्टी
right.
है,
Content
पार्टी के डाइनिंग
author tag and content language meta tag. Meta name is content language. Meta name is what? Author. You can define the author name also here. Rather than giving website name, you can also define which name? Author name, or you can define the website name which is developed by developer. The website which is developed. Meta name is what here? Content language. Name equal to content language here. Content is a text or HTML. Okay, and author name equal to author, and this is a content of it. Name equal to content type content language, and what is the language used here? English. The language the page is written. The example, like what it is given here? English. Okay, the language name, content language, which language is used for designing this web page? Which language is used for designing the web page? English, right? And description meta tag, name equal to what here? Description. Okay, name equal to description, name equal to what? Content language, name equal to which one? Author, name equal to description, and content is, okay, for example, I'm developing some questionnaire. I'm developing some questionnaires, right? I'm developing some MCQs, a website which displays what? MCQs. Okay. Now what I'm saying is name equal to description and content equal to helping you with all your computer questions. Helping you with all your computer question. Now the description meta tag covers what type of information the web page contains. What type of information the web page contains. For example, suppose I'm developing narration.com is there. What type of content narration.com is having? What type of content narration.com is having? Which information? Courses information. All courses information. I'm saying all. I'm just writing here all courses information. I'm just writing all courses information.
जा रही है शादी, अगले महीने 30 का हो जाऊंगा। पता है यार, मेरी एक नहीं सुनती।
I'm just writing all courses. I'm just writing all courses information. All courses information, right? See here. The description meta tag is the most important tag used by search engine to rank your page in the search results. To rank your page in what? Search result, the description length should be between what? 150 and what? 160 characters. What is the length of the description? It should not exceed 150 to what? 160. Now this is for ranking your page. Getting on. So this is one of the important tag. Why? Because now nowadays even you can earn money by developing a website or not. Yes. How you get the money? From Google Ads. Google Ads or not? Yes. Google Ads will get a lot of money. But when your page will be eligible for getting the money if most of the number of people visits. If number of people visits your your website, then it will become what? Popular. Now based on that the rank is given. And how search engine will search based on certain description. How search engine will search based on certain description as well as what? Keywords. And you define this description and keywords by using which tag? Meta tag. And that should be as a part of which one? Head. See, all this even you learn if you move to digital marketing. Digital marketing is there. No, digital marketing is one course. Digital marketing is one course. What is your job? Selling. Selling the product on? Selling the product on what? Internet. Selling the product on what? Internet. Yes, that is a thing which is done by digital marketing people. For example, I have a company and I want to sell my product. How can I sell the product? I have to do what? Marketing.
और भी बहुत
Previously,
सारी चीजें
a
हैं वो
person will go to,
एक दूसरे को
for example,
जानना पहचानना
assume
स्टोर
that
करना
a small ice cream
और
manufactured,
तुम
and
जो
I
कह
want
रही
that
हो
ice
वो
cream
तो
to be sell. Then
यंगस्टर्स
person
तो
will go
होता
to
ही है
every shop to shop.
क्या क्या होता
So for that, I have to recruit
वही
some marketing
वो
people, marketing
पापा
executives, and
पापा
they used
रुके
to
नहीं
move
ना
to
हाँ
every shop
बोलो
and introduce about what
क्या होता है
the
व्हाट इज द
company and
वर्ड जस्ट
everything.
से दैट
Now
अरे
that
बस वही
is
जो
doing it manually, right? But
जिस बात पे
nowadays
जो
you can just sell your product
आजकल
sitting at what home.
नौजवानों में और यंगस्टर्स में
How you are
जो
doing that
कॉमन है नहीं नहीं
with
अंकल
the help of internet or not?
इतना कॉमन भी
Yes.
नहीं है
So that is where you have so many websites.
अब मुझे नई शादी करनी है नए
That is
बॉयफ्रेंड
where
है
there
और
are
नई
so
आपसे
many
बात करनी
websites. You can sell,
तानिया
as you
सुनो
know, in the
तानिया सुनो
beginning I
बेटा
said you can
तानी
sell your product in
तानिया
Amazon also.
सुनो
Okay,
तानिया
you can sell your product in
सुनो
Amazon also. Amazon doesn't have any
तानिया को
products.
पढ़ाई
पापा को
क्या
Amazon is not a
क्या
manufacturing
प्रॉब्लम
company, right?
मुझे आपसे बात
Amazon is
बात
e-commerce
करो
website. It is a e-commerce website and their job is only selling
तानिया
products.
क्या प्रॉब्लम
Selling products.
पापा सामने की
From
साइड पे
where it is selling
मुझे
products,
पापा
there will be so many
I
manufacturers.
think I have the right to marry whoever I
Okay,
want to get married.
those
वो
who are
बात मुझे
members
मुझे
of which
नहीं पता
one?
है if I actually love you or
Amazon.
not.
Those who are the
3
customers of
साल
which
तक
one?
जब वो
Amazon.
बाहर था तो
Now,
क्या कर
even you can also become a member
अब वो
of
वापस आ गया
Amazon and you
विदाउट
can
करने
post your products
पूरी दुनिया
and then
घूमकर
you can
लौट कर
sell it.
वापस तेरे पास ही आया
Getting on, it means they are
क्या
selling it
करता है
without
तुझे
investing
पता है
anything.
मुझे
Amazon
दो
is
दो लड़कियां
earning
तो
it
बात किया
without
करती
investing anything.
अच्छा ठीक है तो फिर मैं
Is it
कल ही
Amazon
कर
is
देती हूँ
investing
और
anything?
आपने फिर
No,
से जो कभी
nothing.
मुझे
They
बात
are
की
not
मैं
investing
कैसे
anything.
करूँ
नहीं कल मत करना अगले महीने भी मत करना इनफैक्ट
But
इससे भी मत
still they are earning or not? Yes. Now that is what is the need of web applications? What is the need of developing websites or web applications?
इससे निशान
It will provide what
ध्यान रखना
24 by
वो
7
तुझे इससे ज्यादा प्यार
service.
करेगा वो कहते हैं ना
Getting on a 24 by 7 service. It
अट्रैक्शन
means using web, you can do so many things.
खुश रहने का एक
Using web,
सिंपल
you can do so many things. Like
जो
I said,
तुम्हें
no
सबसे ज्यादा
banking
प्यार
of
करता है
example is
अपना पास
24 by 7 operations means
ये
banking. If you
काम
take
तुम्हें
bank
बहुत
is
पसंद
a
करता है
business and
समझ रही
bank
हो मेरी
want to
बात
provide a good service toward
मुझे
their
आपको मुझे
customers.
इमोशनल ब्लैकमेल करके
Okay, then
गर्लफ्रेंड
they
मैप
want to
बार बार
provide
बताते
some services to their
यही
customers
जिंदगी
24 by 7.
हैं
24 by 7 means the banks will
बात
not
सुनना
open for 24 by 7, right? Okay,
और
bank
सबको
will not open for
मेरे पास
24
बहुत
by
है
7. Then how they provide services to their customers 24 by 7 worldwide
पुरुषोत्तम जी
without going to the bank? Then further you are
सिर्फ तो
developing
मुझे
one
साथ में रहेगी तो सेट हो ही
website or
जाएगी
not? Yes. I'm saying no, once you complete
बस
Django
वालों को
and
प्यार भी
REST API,
सिखाता
right?
है
You can become a freelance web developer. Freelance means you have a contacts, you can develop your own websites. You can become a freelance web developer. Freelance. You don't require to work under one person. You can work with your own thing. You have a contacts. You know some people they require certain websites. You start developing it. Getting on it, you can start developing your own things. That is how the people you can find some advertisements in the newspaper like web developers, web designing, who those who want the website designing or web application development, contact. Yes or no? There is small companies there. They require a website. Who will they will approach to TCS? No. They'll approach to Infosys, TCS. No. They'll not do small works. They'll not do small works, right? They'll approach whom? They'll see the paper advertisements. Getting on, they'll see the paper advertisements. Now, who is developing these websites and what web applications? Now, you can become what freelancer. So that is how you can increase your network and you can start your own company also. So that is one more way of doing it. Getting on, okay? So don't think that web development is you have to do the job. No, you can give the job also. Okay, you can start your own things and you can start developing what applications, right? Okay. So description meta tag. Now this description meta tag is the most important tag used by search engine to rank your page. Okay, now generator meta tag is there. Generator meta tag is, see, nowadays nobody is designing web page by writing so many tags. No, they are using what? IDs. See, I can develop one web page in MS Word also. I can develop a web page in what? MS Word. I can develop a web page in what do you call it as Dreamweaver. I can develop a web page in what? Dreamweaver. I can develop a web page in front page. Microsoft front page is there. Using that also I can develop what? Web page. I don't require to write. See, for developing a web page, you don't require to know HTML also. But if you want to do certain things, you must have the knowledge of what? HTML. Okay, if you want to do certain things, you must have the knowledge of what? HTML. See, I just write this document, right? Can I convert this document into HTML? Yes. What I'll do, I'll just go to file and save .html. I'll just go to file and save as. And save as, so many options are there here. Now there is one option. What is that? Web page. Means immediately it will convert this content into what? Web page. So that I can publish these pages on what? Net. Now it means at the end of the course I can put one Django tutorial. At the end of the course I can upload all these pages in web as what? Django tutorial. So that you can move it from one page to what? Another. It is just like a book where you read all the pages one by one. Yes or no? Okay. So now generator meta tag. Now this is to tell you are trying to use which editor or which ID for developing this web page. The software used to generate the web page. Which software is used by you to generate this web page? Now, what is this? By default, its content is Microsoft front page 4.0. Can you see this here somewhere? Can you see? I have to search. If not, I have to search it. If not, what I have to do is I have to search. Okay, anyway, no problem. See, there are a lot of meta tags are there. Okay, but I have written some of the things which are used frequently. Generator meta tag. There is a keywords meta tag. Meta name is equal to what? Keywords. And keywords. This is also used by whom? Search engines, right? Keywords separated by commas that help describe what the page contains. Because of abuse, many search engines include Google no longer look at the keywords. Many sites include computer, many websites, right? Many websites like other websites, it doesn't use a here. Keywords separated by commas that helps describe what the page contains. Because of abuse, many search engines include Google no longer look at what? Keywords, but what they are using in what? They're using in what? Description. They're using what? Description. But some of the search engines, they search it by using which one? Keywords. Some of the search engines, they search it by using which one? Keywords. Right? These are some of the things related with what? Meta tag. Meta tag is a part of which one? Header. So meta tag, the elements which are placed within the header tag. And then not only that, it is also contained which one within the header tag. You also define which one? CSS code. CSS stands for cascading style sheets. CSS stands for cascading style sheets. And these cascading style sheets can be defined in different ways. You have an inline, you have an embedded, you have a CSS file. You have an inline, embedded, as well as what? CSS file. CSS file means you see, CSS cascading style sheet is nothing but defining what do you call it as styles. Defining which one? Styles of your web page. It means it is just like a person with bones is only a skeleton. A person with all the things is called as what? Beautifying it. Beautifying a website can be done by using which one? Cascading style sheets. Beautifying the website can be done by using which one? Cascading style sheets. Beautifying the website can be done by using cascading style sheets, right? But this cascading style sheets or this cascading styles can be represented in three ways. One is inline and one more is embedded and one more is a file. Suppose you create one cascading, you create one style file, and if you want to apply the same style to multiple pages, you want to apply the same style to what? Multiple, you want to create one style which define the background color of the web page. Assume that you define one style, that define the background of which one? Web page. Background of the web page. Suppose if it is inline, it is used only in one page. Okay, if it is inline, it is used only with what? One page. But same background I want to apply to what? All the pages. Then what you do it? You create one style sheet. You create one file. You create one file, and within that you define the style of the web page so that I can apply that style to either one page or more than one page. Then how can you link those cascading style sheets as a part of which one? As a part of which one? Header. As a part of which one? Header. Header also I can use it for including which one? Cascading style sheets. For including which one? Cascading style sheets. I can use a header tag even for including which one? Cascading style sheet. After the CSS file is created, it must be linked to the head of the HTML code using which one? Link tag. You can see there are so many cascading style sheets. You can see there is a link tags here. Can you see the link? All these are which one? All these are which one? CSS files only. All these are which one here? CSS file only. See, link. All these related with which one? CSS. This CSS can be either predefined files or it can be what? User defined. It can be predefined or it can be what? User defined. But where you are including this? Where you are including this as a part of? You are including this as a part of which one? Head. Head is closed where? Head is closed here. So this is a beginning of the tag. This is a beginning of which tag? Header tag. And this is the end of which tag? Header tag. So even CSS files. You can also include which one? CSS files as a part of which one? Header tag. Header tag. And next, what is that? Open graph tags as well as which one? JavaScript code. Global. You want to write some global functions where you are writing those global functions in header tag so that I can use that anywhere within the web page. Anywhere. You write the JavaScript code or you include JavaScript files. You write the JavaScript code or you include JavaScript files by using which one? Header tag. Okay, header tag. Now you can see. Can you see script? Can you see the script tag here? Script type equal to which one? Text / JavaScript. And this is a source. Which one is the source is used here? jQuery. Which one is used here? jQuery. jQuery. Is it a JavaScript library or not? Yes. Now this is having some predefined functions. Even you learn jQuery, right? Which is a part of your course. Okay. Yes. Now it is also include JavaScript code. JavaScript code. Everything you are writing in which tag here? Header. Getting or not? Okay. The next one is now. Is it header tag content is displayed on the page? Is it header tag content is displayed on the page? No. Header tag is only which information? Header information. That's all. Header information. Header information that doesn't describes which one? Content. That doesn't describes which one? Content. It doesn't describe the content. It describes only which one? Header. So where you display the content? You display the content inside another tag. What is it? Another tag here? Body tag. Now this is very important. Okay, next one is what? Body tag. Body tag. HTML head and next one is a body. So what you define in the header? Title. What you define inside the header? Title. What is that? Meta tags. Title, meta tags, CSS, JavaScript. All this you define inside which one? Header tag, which describe the header of the web page. Header of the web page. Okay, header of the web page. It is just like, for example, I want to use some functions. Suppose I am writing a C program. I'll just tell you with a simple example. See, I'm comparing HTML with a language, but HTML is not a language. Okay, na? Yes. For example, suppose I want to write a program in C language. I want to write a program in C language for displaying a message called hello. Then what will I do? I'll write print f. I'll say print f. I'll say hello. I'm saying printf. What is that? Hello. Printf is one function or not? Yes. Printf is one function. Where this function is in? This function printf is one predefined function or not? Yes. Where this function is in? stdio.h. Will you include a header file or not? Yes. What is that file? Hashing load. You'll say stdio.what? Hash. In the same way, I'm developing a web page. I'm developing which one? Web page. And here, assume that this web page, I want to define some styles. I want to define some styles. How can I define the styles? I can define the styles. I'm saying HTML, and then I'm using which one? Header. And then I'm using which one? Link. I'm using which one? Link. I'm linking one CSS file. And after linking the CSS file, I'm using this CSS inside which one? Body to represent data or not? Yes. So can you say this is a header part? Can you say this is a header part or not? Yes. Just try to understand. So when writing an HTML, the body tag is used to contain a web page content. How you define the web page content? You define the web page content. It is just like a main. How you define the web page content? It is just like what? Main. Your web page content is displayed. Your web page content you define within which tag? Body. Whatever you want to display in the browser, whatever you want to show within the browser, whatever you want to show to the end user, that you define inside which tag? Body tag. Okay, generally whatever operations you want to, I want to add two numbers. Okay, I want to add two numbers. I added using one function, but I have to display it. But how you display it? By using which function? Printf. But how you display it? Within the body. So whatever you write in the body, it is displayed as a part of page. Is the output or not? Yes. Body is the output. Body is the output. Body is what? Output. The content which you want to show, that you define within the body. That you show within the body. Now when writing in HTML, the body tag is used to contain a web page content, including hyperlinks, images, tables, text. Everything will be there in the body. You can see this is a body. What you have it? You have a menu. You have a menu or not? Yes, you have a menu and you have a ordered list, unordered list. So many things are there. See, all these things are the part of which one? Body. So which is displayed? Where it is displayed? Which is displayed as a part of which one? Browser. So web page content you can display it, including in which tag? Body tag. So when writing in HTML, the body tag is used to contain a web page contents, including hyperlinks, images, tables, and plain text. It is required in every HTML document, and there may be, how many body tags will be there? Only one body tag. One HTML will have how many header tags? Only one header, one body, one header, one body, one HTML. Okay, I cannot write body 2-3 times, right? So one person will have only one body. Okay, not multiple bodies, right? So one document will have only one body, not multiple bodies, right? And not multiple heads. You are not Brahma, right? Having multiple heads, right? So but one HTML page will have only one head. One header will be there, one body will be there. One header will be there and one body will be there. Can I write first body and then head? Can I write first body and then head? Generally no. Okay. Why? Because first head will be there, then body will be there. Not first body and then down head, right? No. So that is a hierarchy of writing which one? Web page. Okay, because you have to include all the things has to be loaded first. So after displaying body, you don't display title, right? Okay, after displaying body, you don't display what? Title. After displaying body, you don't include all the things because already in body, you use certain functions of JavaScript. So that I cannot write first. First, I cannot use it and then I can write it. But first, you have to write it and then you have to use it. That is a structure. The structure HTML is having a structure. You have to follow the same structure in writing what? Web page, right? So how many body tags can you have? Only one body tag. How many header tags can you have? Only one header tag. You are trying to say like this. This is the first example. Now what you can do? Yes, we'll try to develop some beautiful things, but because you are in the beginning, I'm just telling you with the simple things. Because we are not using any content of the body. I said, so this is a title, example page. This is heading. This is a paragraph. You are using heading tags for defining headings. And this is which tag here? Paragraph tag. Okay, just to save this. So where is our, yes, Django 11, web project 1. And this is, I'm just writing page 2.html. But where I'm writing all this in Notepad. But will you write in Notepad? No, you don't write in Notepad. Okay. Maybe tomorrow or day after I'll tell you how to install VS Code. Okay, because we'll try to do in VS Code. Okay, and Sublime also will use it. Okay, yes, we'll use VS Code, we'll use Sublime. Okay, and we'll also use which one? PyCharm. Okay, because initially I'm telling you in the Notepad because of you need to understand how to write it. Okay, you need to understand how to write it. But later we'll try to see in editors. Maybe tomorrow or day after we'll try to install VS Code and I'll tell you how to create the project and how to organize all your files of web application, because the static web application structure will be different and dynamic web application structure will be different. Okay, dynamic web application also contains static web application structure. Apart from that, because static means client side, dynamic means server side. So this structure is understood by which one? Server. And the same structure, the same static structure also understood by server, right? So this dynamic structure of web application might be various from one language to another, because servers, you find different types of servers. No problem, because you find different types of servers. I'll talk about server also, because as a developer you should know what is a server, what is a web server, what is HTTP server, what is web server. Web server is also called which server? HTTP server. Before that we'll talk about what is HTTP. Yes or no? Okay, so we'll see all from the basics onwards. It is not like directly installing Django. It is not like directly installing Django and writing a Python code and doing all the things. No, everything will say. Okay. Yeah, UTF-8 is permanent, but you can change it. You can use UTF-16. That is based on the character set what you are using it, Rahul. That is based on the character set what you are using it. Okay. So don't think that it is always UTF-8 only. So that is based on the character set what you are using it, right? Just to see it. Now page 2 is there. I'll try to open the browser again. Yes. This is which tag here? Heading tag. And this is which tag? Paragraph tag. But it is having only head, no body. It is having only head, but there is no body here. But can I write, suppose, I just run this. I just try to run this. There is no head, there is only head. There is only head. Page 2 is there. I try to open in the browser. I'll try to open in the browser here. Okay. You can see example page. But can I display the content in body? Now my question is, can I write here? Can I write here heading? There is a heading 1. Okay, heading 1. Welcome. I'm just writing welcome. This is a header, right? This is a header. I'm writing the header. This is actually content which I want to display, but this I define in which one here? Header. I try to define this in, sorry. I try to define this in what? Header. I try to define this in the header. Now when I run this, is it displayed the message called welcome or not? Yes. But what is the problem? Why you are writing these headings only in the body? Why you are writing these headings only in the body but not in the header?
तुम्हारे बैक का बटन नहीं लगा.
Why you are writing this headers and paragraphs and contents only in the body but not in the header? Is it any reason?
फिर कोई अपने सहेली को बोल देगा.
Tell me, is it any reason is there or not there?
जब मेट्रो में किसी लड़की को बोल.
नहीं लगा लेते हैं.
Either if I'm putting this content in the header also it is displaying it. If I'm putting in the body also it is displaying it. But what is the difference? If I put in the header also it is displaying welcome. If I put in the body also it is displaying what? Welcome. Is it any difference is there or no difference? Is it difference is there or no difference? Head and body there is a difference? Tell me here, is it head and body there is a difference or not? Yes, there is the difference. There is a difference. Head is different and body is different, right? Size difference of what here? Head is only for content, but not for displaying. Head is for only content. Body is for output. Body is for what? Output. Whatever you define in head, that will provide some information. That will say it. That will provide only information. That is what I said in the beginning. That is what I said in the beginning. Okay. What I said is, in HTML file, the HTML head is the first section in the code containing information about what? Web page, properties. What it define? Web page, properties, but not content. It will not describe about what? Content. See, it means what HTML developer will do is, he'll try to see the content. Content is separated from properties of the web page or not. Yes, it should not mix up. It should not mix up the content and what is that? Properties. You have to separate the properties as well as what? Content. Now you are defining the properties of the web page in what? Header section, and the content of the web page you are defining in which section? Body. So that maintaining your web page becomes what? Easy. If you write everything inside a body, or if you write, can I write a JavaScript code in the body? Yes. Can I write a JavaScript code in the body? Yes, I can write it. But there is a difference between writing in the header section as well as in what? Body section. So header section, first section in the code containing information about web pages, properties, and links to the external related what? Files. Because it has to be loaded how many times? Only one time. Right? Yes. So the body, yes, body shows the content of it. Within an HTML tag, an attribute dictates, because every tag will have what? Attributes, or every tag contain what? Elements. Attributes are made up of name and value pair. All tags support standard attributes. Every attribute is having unique. Every attribute unique to the body. The tag is deprecated, meaning that it may be a function currently but not supported in going forward. In this case, CSS should be used in place of these attributes. For example, body is having these elements are what? Attributes. Body is having these elements are what? Attributes. Body is a tag. Every tag is having attributes that will define the characteristics of what? Tag. That will define the characteristics of the tag. I'm saying body. What is it here? BG color is a attribute. BG color is attribute, and I'm trying to give the color as what? Yellow. I'm trying to define the color as what? Yellow. You can see, can you see the background color of this web page or not? Yes. No, not, it will not. See, Sri Lakshmi, I'll tell you that. It will not show you any error. Okay, I'll tell you, Sri Lakshmi, we'll talk about header tags. H1, H2, H3, we'll talk about this, please. But right now, just think about body. Okay, yes, we'll see that. If you open with body, if you don't, suppose I open the tag, if I don't close the tag, will it display any error message? I open the tag, I open the tag, I open the body tag. Suppose if I open the body tag and I close it, see, I open with H1, I didn't close with H1, but I close with what? H2. Is it displayed any error? No. Is it displayed any error? No, it is not displayed any error, right? It is not displayed any error. It is not displayed any error, right? So just we'll talk about why it is not displaying any error. We'll talk about that error codes also, right? So body is having an attribute called which one? BG color. But these attributes might be deprecated. Because of that, these attributes might be deprecated. Deprecated means it may not be available in future versions. In that case, what you go for? You'll try to use what? CSS. You'll try to use which one? CSS. You'll try to use CSS. CSS is either it can be a predefined or it can be what? User defined. It can be either predefined or it can be what? User defined. Now you have some attributes here. What are the attributes like A link, background, BG color, link, text, and one more is what? V link. A link, active link, V link, visited link, link. Suppose within the body you find so many hyperlinks. Hyperlinks. Within the body you find so many hyperlinks. You find so many hyperlinks. When you click on the hyperlink, it will display in one color. That indicates that visited color. That is called as which color? Which one? Visited color. It means you already visited this link. You already opened this particular link. That is called as which color? Visited color. Active link means which is not visited. Okay, active link and default link. Default link. So there are different colors related with what? Link. How you are defining that? All the links which you define inside what? Body. How you define that? By using a link, and one more is what? V link. And you can define the background color of the web page by using which attribute? BG color. If you want to define the background image of the web page, how you define the background image? By using what? Background. Generally, you try to define all this by using what? CSS. You try to define all this by using which one? CSS. All the styles you try to define it by using what? CSS. You don't define the styles using the attributes of what? HTML. You try to do it by using what? CSS. You just define the plain tags by using what? HTML, and all the styles you try to define in what? CSS. Okay? Yes. Yes. These are the compatibility with the all versions, right? Internet Explorer supports all this, but some of the browsers will not support. Because of that, it is always recommended to use which one? CSS. styles. Rather than directly hard coding the things, you'll try to do it by using which one? CSS. Let us talk about what is this A-link, background, BG color, link, text, and one more is what? V-link. In detail, but tomorrow we'll see how to work with this. Okay. Now I'll try to upload this document. This document I'll try to upload in the Telegram. See, yesterday, I mean, day before yesterday, notes also not given. But now I'll upload this document and previous document and course content also I'll upload it. Right? Just go through it. Just go through it. And if you have any doubts, you can ask in the next class. But this week we'll have complete HTML and CSS. If possible, I'll start JavaScript also, because I said, our concentration is more on Django and REST API, because I said we have to do one project in Django, we have to do one project in Django with the REST API. Two projects we have to do it. So if you concentrate more on HTML and CSS, we may lose the time at that side. Okay, na? But you should know the basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, and jQuery. That will finish it, and then we'll move to Django. Right? So we'll stop it here, and tomorrow we'll continue it. Okay? Thank you.
मेरा वाला तो 10 मिनट अलग रूम में रहे तो या तो वो करेगा या तो मैं करूँगी है ना
ऐसा नहीं पता है मैंने क्योंकि वैसे था मेरा सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में ना, तो बिना तुम्हारे टच से कुछ
Yes, madam.
अलग रिएक्ट कर रहे हैं, फिर तुम्हारा
हाँ समझ गई
अब मेरी बारी
नहीं नो
मेरी बारी
नो
मेरी बारी
नो ये क्या हो रहा है
अब मेरी बारी
देखो वहाँ कांच कांच
दूर है
नहीं 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 नहीं
all of these खुशखबरी
नो 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 नो
खुशखबरी
नो नो
all of these
चलो वन बहुत करते अरे
दुविधा आ गई मतलब हो गया पहले गाल
हाँ ना ये बहुत टाइम से प्रॉब्लम है पहली बार जब लाफ्टर चैलेंज में आया था ना वो राजू श्रीवास्तव और वाला बाप रे बहुत बहुत दर्द देता था चैट में भी कुछ नहीं बोला था अच्छा पेमेंट डे 1 डे 2 डे 3 देखो ना अपन तो रिकॉर्ड
क्या क्या little brother Zell अभी भी ऐसे दिखता है
जॉर्ज जॉर्ज पेपा के भाई का नाम जॉर्ज है
शायद उसकी मम्मी ने भी किया शायद
पापे
और बच्चों को आशी को पसंद है पर हिंदी में दिखाते ना उसको बहुत अच्छा लगता है उसको
apple. Dum, dum, dum,
वो नहीं क्या?
dum,
चा-
dum.
वाली लड़की नहीं है छोटी सी क्यूट सी ना 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 मदरफकर
हाँ हाँ
वो लड़की नहीं क्यूट वाली
हाँ
उसको पेपा पेग बहुत पसंद है
कियारश नाम है ना उसका।
हाँ और उसके बर्थडे के दिन उसकी अम्मा ने पेपा पेग का नेकलेस ये तो बहुत खुश हो गई और उसका थीम में से पेपा पेग वाला रखे थे बलून सब है नहीं वैसे इसमें शार्क वगैरह रखा दीदी के घर दीदी के घर पे नहीं क्या बच्चों का रहता है तो ऐसे जरूर कि इसमें डायनासोर थीम रखे थे ऐसे उसके लिए ना पेपर पेग वाला रखे थे और गिफ्ट जो ऐसे दिए थे बहुत खुश हुई थी ओ नागपुर ओ नागपुर तुमने कितने फ्लाईओवर बना के रखे हो नागपुर कभी इन फ्लाईओवर पे हमें भी चढ़ने दो ना थोड़ा हम भी उसे सहला लेंगे कितना लंबा है ये फ्लाईओवर ओह माय गॉड ये मुझे तकलीफ नहीं देगा ना नागपुर कौन सा फ्लेवर ज्यादा अच्छा है बता दो ना नागपुर
तो पीरियड खत्म होने दो एक दिन बैठ के पूरा पिक्चर देखेंगे
और देखेगा
नो टचिंग क्योंकि फिर मन कर जाएगा फिर जब धीरे हो जाएगा मन भरने
शुरू हो जाएंगे उसे क्वार्टर क्वार्टर में देखेंगे
वो 3 हिस्सों में है ना एक जिसमें सविताभाभी वर्चुअल है एक जिसमें सविताभाभी रियल है एक जिसमें मंत्री जी को फंसा के वापस छोड़
मंत्री जी का महान लैंड अरे वो बंद करो ना खत्म हो गया
अभी
ना
मैं वो स्क्रीन बंद नहीं कर रहा था उसको वेट कर रहा था
उसे भरोसा नहीं क्या
हाँ
मर्जी
फिर कुछ किसी को गाली देगा वो सुनना था मुझे
क्या मर्जी हाँ क्या सिली क्वेश्चन